Games, Masataka Yoshida, Pablo Reyes, and then the 7, 8, 9 guys. Wheelier Abreu will bat 7th, make his second major league. Third at the minor league level, has already exceeded the most innings he has pitched in his career. And Alex Verdugo watches this one go out to right. Verdugo connects on a 1-1 pitch for his 10th home run of the year. And one batter in, the Red Sox lead this game 1-0.
Tough way to start for JP, but at the same time, we've seen him work through some issues before, but this was just a fastball out over the middle part of the plate. Middle in, so credit Verdugo for coming in to get it on the MD Anderson strike zone. That's a 10th homer on the 10th homer on the season for Verdugo.
Ground ball to first, glove there by Singleton. He'll take it himself. One pitch, one out. Sends that one high in the air to right. It sends Tucker back a few steps, but he has plenty of room. And puts it away for the second out. Ball. Hit hard and past Bregman and also past Pena into left field. So Duvall continues to hit well in this series. That's now an 8 for 14 mark. Games coming into today. Ground ball slowly hit. Pena will charge, glove, and throw in time, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. Alex Verdugo with his third leadoff on the homestand. Altuve starts the day with a .317 batting average and takes a pitch at the bottom of the zone first. That one catches the outside corner. An edgy pitch goes the way of Brian. And he gets Bregman here on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. So back-to-back strikeouts getting Altuve and Bregman. She's the AL leader in RBIs. Hooks one into right field between first and second. Kyle Tucker, a 2-out base runner for the Astros. Jordan was not used as a pinch hitter last night, but he looks good on that first swing. Hits it hard, but played by Luis Urias. So Alvarez's finger seems to be cut his teeth in the big leagues. This ball hit hard to left field, and Corey Julks will play it on a hop. Corey thought about going for the dive, but Pablo Reyes has a base hit here to start the second. That ball hit high and deep, and Wheelier Abreu has his first major league home run, and it's a bomb. Second deck shot. Abreu had his first major league hit here on Tuesday. Now hits his first major league home run, and he makes it 3-0 Boston in the second inning.
Yeah, that was a pretty good poke. There's another fastball in. Similar spot that we saw Alex Verdugo take France out on. This time it is Wheelier Abreu. There you see it, pulled it across the zone, and Abreu laid into it, and he knew he got every piece of it to hit it 431 feet.
That ball hit hard, and that'll be through the middle into center field. So 3 straight hits in the inning. Reyes, Abreu, and Urias. And the Red Sox have 5 hits. And he almost had a pitch timer violation. Instead, it's a fair ball down the left field line. France looks into Diaz after that, giving up that hit. I'm not sure if they were on the same page, but he felt like he had to throw a pitch because the timer was down, as France and Diaz have a little running conversation after the hit. And there is another swing and a miss. That's a big strikeout for France, getting Alex Verdugo. And for now, keeping the runners a couple of times in this AB. There's a base hit up the middle. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. Here comes Connor Wong. Here comes a throw by McCormick. It won't be in time. The Red Sox jumping on JP France for 5 runs here in the first couple of innings as Devers, and with everybody else struggling to go deep, it is really problematic here as there's another base hit into left field, and that'll put runners on first and third. The Red Sox continue with 6 hits in this inning. And he grounds this one to third. Bregman's going to come home, and they have the runner caught. Rafael Devers caught between third and home, and Alex will make the tag. Nice play by Bregman to not only get the out, but keep the runners at first and second. And he gets them. Big out for J.P. France needed to throw 40 pitches in the inning. And that will do it for the Red
mode.
Oh, there
How
it is.
about it?
July 16th. Throw the ball out. First walks in. 6 starts during the day have not gone as well, though he might get a double play ball here. Chaz is going to beat it, though. Good hustle by Chaz. Try to go around the horn, and they don't get 2. That ball hit hard, but the right fielder, Verdugo, is there and backs up to make a jumping catch. And he goes after that 0-2 pitch and strikes out to end the inning. That's the 3rd strikeout for Abreu, 1 hit. And that goes from 0-2 to a walk. Big jump for the runner and the throw by Diaz. He had basically no shot. Reyes now 5 for 7 in steals. Cities earlier in his minor league career. Good pitch there by France, striking out the young outfielder for out number 1. Little flare towards right. Long run Tucker, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. First base coach trying to signal it fair, but Kyle Hudson is not the one that matters.
Matches from Supermo shows you that that's a fair ball.
Boston challenge.
Not sure what the delay is. Here we go.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner from second scores. The batter runner to second base. Boston keeps its challenge.
Makes sense.
I'm not sure why it took as long as it could be.
Theo.
Oh, there's a nice play. Alex Bregman from foul territory throws it wide. He did a great job getting to that ball. His throw just pulled John Singleton off. And one's going to score. This is officially the worst start of J.P. France's career, with a career high 7 runs allowed on a career high 11 hits. Brandon Bielak. That'll be a walk. France just kind of spins around on the mound and looks up to the sky. He knows. Look out. 2-1 pitch hits Justin Turner. That'll force in a run and make it an 8-0 Red Sox lead. That means Wong scores for the 2nd time. It also means the 6th walk had been hit by a pitch. And that one is just a little low. Bielak wanted that call. Could have gone either way, but that'll be a bases loaded walk after a bases loaded hit by. Ground ball, base hit, right field. 1 run will score. At this point, Carlos Fable saying, why even take a chance at scoring that 2nd runner, especially with Turner with a bad heel. Redemption in his next start, because he'll face Boston again at Fenway. This one towards the middle, and Pena will make the play. And just in time, no! Safe at first is going to be Pablo Reyes. Close play at first, but that'll be an infield hit.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner's out. Houston keeps its challenge.
Good news! Finally. Astros needed something.
They did. That ball in the back of the glove before the.
And that will be off the plate, ball 4. Yiner wants the swing, but no swing. Ground ball. Bregman, fair ball. He could step on the bag, but he decides to throw it. Took the harder option, but it worked out on a nice play by John.
To the baseball and staying through the baseball. That's another thing about that, as you see Jeremy get over his head. Always makes a story better when a guy shows up and gets you a base hit, automatic double, getting up over the wall into the stands. So far it seems to be working.
Now Tuve sends one into left, coming on and making a shoe top catch is Adam Duvall. Of course he did, because everything else is show has kind of become a staple in his career. Puts this ball in play, hit pretty well to left center, but cutting across is Wilyer Abreu. And he makes the play for out number 2. There's a ball 4.
Wow.
Tuck on base for the 2nd time.
Wow. Decided not to challenge him.
I was going to say it's the 3rd longest drought of his career. This one on the ground towards first. Backhanded by Turner. He will use Bayo's help covering, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 3rd. By a game the Rangers play tonight in Minnesota. As Wong goes down on strikes, Bielak picks up his first strikeout. Understand how they're trying to get him to play as much as he can. But the fact that he hasn't had an off day since May 2nd is hard to imagine with the workload he has as both a pitcher and a hitter. Contract. Now he's going to make a lot more money. We'll talk more about this in another inning. How about Brandon Bielak? 1, 2, 3. He restores order. It's 0-1. Yainer goes after the next one and taps one. That's going to be a beauty. Yeah, it is. Yainer with a little infield hit has been on base twice today. A walk. 1-1 to Chaz. Hey, Yainer and Chaz. Saw them get things going in that 9th inning last night when the Astros fell just short. But back-to-back hits again tonight or this afternoon.
Money.
Yainer's thinking about tagging, but it's too shallow. Verdugo comes on. That's out number 1. That one in the air to center. Hit pretty well. Backing up Abreu. Abreu will make the catch. Yainer will tag and get to third. The Astros will now have runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Jeremy Pena will bat. And off the end of the bat, shallow center, falling quickly, but Abreu gets there. That ball had too much hang time as the Astros. Crawford boxes. Swing and a miss. Down goes Costas. Brandon Bielak now has retired 5 in a row. J.P. France just 2 1/3. That ball hit hard, and Adam Duvall is going to wish he could stay here a lot longer than a 4-game series because Duvall continues to rake. 2 for 3 today.
Shielded right there, wasn't he?
He didn't have a good look at it. Tucker has a good look at this as Yoshida lines one out to right for the second out. Like their playoff chances are on the line because the reality is that's getting to the point where we are with 5.5 weeks to go as Jeremy Pena makes this play. Double allowed by Bielak, but so far, will hit for the first time. Dubon came on defensively in the top half of this inning, and Dubon gets into one to left center field. How about Doobie right off the bench? Rattles one around against the bullpen fence, and he has a leadoff double for the Astros in the 5th inning. Alex Bregman a strikeout and a flyout today. Breggy lines one into right center. The Astros could be on the board. They will be. Mauricio Dubon scores. Alex Bregman drives in his 83rd of the year. And these Astros fans stand up and cheer. It's now 11. Into center field. Playable for Abreu. Wheelier into left center to make the play for out number 1.
I'd be calling the dugout going, hey, can I back up a hair?
Hey, Jordan. Hughes went off the end of the bat. Bregio goes station to station here with a 10-run deficit. And Jordan on base for the first time with a single.
It's only 307.
Yeah, 7 walks. Picked up his 7th walk this year. That's going to be trouble. And hustle by Jordan. He's out. But Jordan was busting it to try and beat that throw. Foul tip caught by the catcher. Bayo fired up. Brian Bayo spins off the series in the NLCS. Could have gone to a Game 7.
Wow, the Astros would have been playing these Red Sox.
It would have been, yeah. I mean, the Mets pretty much admitted they felt like Game 6 was their Game 7, knowing that they had
the chance to meet Mauricio and have a conversation with him. Good pitch by Bielak.
3 strikeouts for Brandon, 1 away in the 6th. Abreu has 2 runs batted in. The other guys 1 through 8 all have 1 each. Got that quality start. Then a couple of guys who have those Detroit ties. Hunter Brown grew up there. Justin Verlander grew up in his major league career there. They'll pitch the next 2 games. That ball hit to center. Chas McCormick will make the sliding catch. Chas takes one off the grass, being outscored 11-1. Hey, 14-8. John Singleton has his first hit of the game. Will be a leadoff base runner for the Astros, who have had the leadoff runner on now in. Ground ball right side. Casas will glove it, go to second. Late covering is Bayo. He forgot his responsibility on that play, so. That ball hit hard, gloved by Devers. He'll go to second for 1, and the turn and double play. Jeremy Pena hits it hard, but so maybe 1 or 2 more innings. They may have to go to 1 more arm. It's at the point of the game now with this kind of score where you could go. That one's wide. This is the time of the game, too, where Bielak, you're starting to wonder how much he has left. Towards the right side, flipped by Dubon. Pena with a turn. Astros needed that. Little double play helps Bielak. We might see him at some point. That's a fair ball. Dubon, 2 for 2 off the bench today. Had a double his first time, has a double this time. Led off the 5th, now leads off the 7th with another double.
Good job by Doobie. Get yours.
Out number 1 on a pop to short. Been a road warrior this year. As he pops this one up to Rafael Devers. 2 outs. Jordan will get on base for the 2nd straight time. His season high in innings pitched is 7. He has done that 5 times, now 6 times with today's start as he gets. Ball hit well into left center, and Bielak just trying to hang in there as Reyes puts one off the wall. Bielak attended St. Joe's in Metuchen, where.
Oh, we're digging.
Up, ground ball. Dubon can't make the play, and a run will score. And Dusty might not have much of an option soon to just do Bielak a favor and get you to see.
Yeah.
Billingsley.
Yeah. Brent or Kyle? Was it Brent?
Double play.
Yeah. Went to school with, I think, his brother Kyle.
There you go. But Brent on your Little League team.
All on our Little League team. We were massive.
Can Dubon make this play? That would be incredible if he does. He's mad at himself, but that would have been amazing.
He's laying out all over the place, too. I don't know if you've noticed. The hustle's still there for Mauricio trying to.
Ground ball, and Singleton will try and cut it off, and he kind of screened Mauricio Dubon. Dubon looked like he was going to have that play rather easily, and Singleton cut across it. It's now season high in hits allowed. Devers grounds one. Oh, my goodness. Amazing. One of those days. Just one of those days. 19 hits, 13 runs. That matches the most runs allowed by the Astros. And he does get a strikeout to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Chaz goes down on strikes.
Early back in 21.
That was an incredible outing.
Yeah, 90 pitches.
Went the distance.
8 2/3.
Ground ball towards third. Gobbled up by Devers. In time to get Julks. And a 1-2-3 inning for Yavera. 4-pitch walk.
Glove.
That's a great point.
I don't know, that's where my head's at.
Tucker will watch this one go over his head and rattles around off the fence. Double for Yoshida. A little pop-up into center. Actually, it's not quite a pop-up. It's probably deep enough, but do the Red Sox want to try it? Yeah, they will. First run Maldonado's allowed. He had a scoreless inning back in 14. Abreu ropes one to right. Tucker staying busy out there. Abreu trying to get to second and gets there. Arias tried to time that and pops it high in the air to Chaz McCormick. And that's the second out of the inning. To right, Tucker's been busy all the way to the wall. Tucker will try and make a catch against the wall, but that's going to be gone. Tuck does not feel great coming off that wall.
Pretty aggressive effort.
On hits his 8th home run. The hometown guy adds to his day. 4-hit game.
Tucker trying to throw himself out there for Maldi.
And he has a 4th hit. It's 4 hits in the inning for the Red Sox, and now 23 in the game. Devers trying to get hit by that pitch. Really? You're going to let that happen? I mean, come on now. Tuck stays busy and right. Casas has his first hit of the game, so now everybody who has played today has been on base. Ground ball, Bregman. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the ninth. A little tapper right side. Yavera's going to try and cover ahead of Pena. That's a close play called out by Brian O'Nora. Imagine, unless something changes between now and then, that JP France will face the Red Sox again in his next start, so he'll have to make France.
Might be worth it to tune in and see how they get through that show. Guys will have to grind a little bit. It's the nature of the game.
Breggy a 2 for 5 day. Well, he hits one to left pretty well, but cutting across his Ref Snyder, and that will do it. This one will mercifully come to an end. Boston Red Sox started quickly and ended about the same way. 17-1 final. Astros go to 2-5 on this homestand. They'll start a 6-game road trip beginning tomorrow. Post-game show starts next.